there's the biology on Renew. And I know Kristen, you know, here's the thing with Kristen and I on Tuesday nights, we're obviously women. We are women. But we're definitely got some years between us that are a little different, right? I'm right in this point. Sorry, guys, this is why we have it split up into girl guys, because sometimes you guys don't want to listen to this, but I'm right on those years of menopause. That's a different woman health-wise. And Kristen is she's in her 30s. She's just coming through that peak in health. And I want you to hear what is so cool about what she's saying. Because if I could go back to where I was peaking and I stayed peaking, this is not for old people. This is for people who want to stay at their best. So, Kristen, will you share? I love to listen to your story.
Yeah. So I started Renew in October when we first kind of were able to get our hands on it at convention. And to be honest, I didn't feel like I needed it. I took everything else we offer. But me being, you know, the person that's going to sell things now, and I was like, whatever, I'll just give it a shot. I told my dad I just wanted one. We were going to split some boxes because he was going to put it all on his cart, which I loved. And so I was like, I'll just take a box. Well, he likes to spend, so he bought like 6 boxes, which I'm so grateful he did, because after I tried it, I really was just thinking I'll just use it for a month just to say I tried it. I didn't feel like I needed HGH. I'm in my 30s. You know, I wasn't, you know, the useful products, unless they're skin, I'm like, whatever, I take everything else, I feel fine. But I tried it. And then the first night trying it, when I got home, or when we got it in, maybe we went home with it, I don't know, the first night I tried it, I slept all the way through the night. And so that's been a struggle for me with sleeping. I like to call myself a stress sleeper. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I start thinking of everything I got to do the next day or that week. And then I can't go back to sleep. Or if I do go back to sleep, I'm up an hour later. I look at the alarm clock. So I would be up and down, up and down. And I slept all the way through the night without getting up. And then I was like, was that a fluke? No, it happened again. And then it continued to happen. And if I did wake up, I would only be awake for a few minutes and I would fall right back to sleep. So that was enough for me to know I was staying on the product. I didn't really care if it did anything else. It was making me sleep and I was waking up feeling refreshed. So I was like, okay, yeah, I guess we'll be adding this to the whole monthly regimen. After about a month or 28, 30 days, I did start noticing physical changes, as in just my endurance. I do work out. I'm training for triathlon now. So I run a lot, I cycle a lot, and my times were getting better without a whole lot of extra training. Because at that time I was not training. I just come off the surgery, to be honest. And I was getting faster, just getting faster. I was getting faster running. I've ran a local, and I always tell this story, but I ran a local 10K that I've ran since I was 25 years old here. I ran it for like almost 12 years. And I won overall female at 26 running that race. I've never won it again. But I won it this year at 37, and I was 3 minutes faster than my 26 at 26. So again, I wasn't training for that. My endurance is going through the roof with the changes it's making. That was another. So again, I'm like, it's got to be the Renew. I mean, this is the only thing I could really pinpoint that I changed in everything I was doing and taking. So those were obviously like, hey, I'm sold on it. Then a couple months goes into it again, I start noticing actual more changes. And they're all, I mean, it's funny. It's like I'm doing the checklist on the box now. You turn the box over, you see all these things that it says it improves. And now I'm just starting to check them off. I'm like, holy cow. So I like to tell this story on Tuesday nights. I've had keratosis on my face. And I actually I didn't wear any makeup tonight on purpose. So I've always had a very red and splotchy face because I've had a lot of sun damage. I got sun blisters as a child twice all over my face. So I had keratosis on my this side of my face. There were little brown spots, really rough patches of skin. I saw a dermatologist for them. She said they'd have to be lasered, burned, or frozen off. They would not come off on my own. They popped up about 3 years ago, and they were just, I mean, they drove me crazy. And I actually had a consult to go meet to have them taken off last month. Well, I didn't have to do that because I was driving about a month ago, and it was just kind of like bothering me. I was just like rubbing on them, and they just came off in my hand. It just peeled completely off. And I was like, that's my skin. And then it was smooth again. There has been nothing coming back. And actually all the coloring is starting to go back to a normal. It was a little red for a couple weeks, but now it's all smoothing out. Like they're just not like it's like they were never there. Again, it's like, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about skin. I've been to a dermatologist one time to have a mole removed, and I was going to go to have these removed just because they drove me crazy. It's all I can think that it could be attributed to was I'm having new skin growth, and the HGH is now just coming in my epidermis, and I'm getting new skin layers. My hair, I've not had it dyed because I'm getting blonde sprigs again. We've talked about the gray turning brown. I'm a natural blonde, although this is all bleached. This is not. And I'm purposely like not wanting to bleach it because at first I thought they were gray, and I've had now 3 or 4 people look at them, and I'm like, this cannot be gray hair. Can you please look? We've plucked a few out. They are blonde. So I have blonde hair sprouting out of my head. Now, if I could not have to pay to have my hair done, do you know what? That's saving about another $200. So we're talking more results. I just keep checking them off. I'm just super excited about the product. It used to be MOA. If y'all ever heard me before talk about my favorite product, it was always MOA. MOA is second place now. Renew is first, and I really think that this product will be what will be game changers in your business and my business, because as we get people who've been on the product for now, I've been on since October. I mean, in a year, what's going to change? In 2 years, what's going to be different? I mean, I'm not going to look 50. I'm going to look 35. For a long time. So anyways, that's kind of my testimony with the product. I obviously have clients with testimonials, and they experience some different things with their libido, with their endurance. And it's just all around an amazing product. And it's a very recurrent product. So once people get on it, they're like me, they do not want to get off of it. So get them on it once and they're going to stick around.
Oh, I love it.